Hello, aviation enthusiasts, dreamers, and those who crave the freedom of the skies. Welcome to the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. And today, we are soaring into the clouds to unravel the sheer glory of becoming a pilot. Imagine the rush of adrenaline as you take off, the beauty as you navigate through the vast blue canvas. Being a pilot isn't just a job, it's a calling, a lifestyle marked by adventure, responsibility, and the joy of flight. In this episode, we're diving into the cockpit, exploring the journey from aspiring to professional pilot. Whether you're dreamt of this since childhood or just discovered the allure of aviation, this podcast is your boarding pass to a world where the sky is not a limit, it's the beginning. So, buckle up as we navigate through the clouds of curiosity and soar into the heart of a career that's about reaching new heights. Get ready to be inspired, informed, and maybe, just maybe, ready to spread your wings. This is the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show, unlocking the cockpit to the glory of becoming a pilot. I'm Kapil Gupta, founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to coach and mentor 100,000 high school students and help them realize the dream of studying in the best universities of the world and build happy careers for themselves. But how to get this path breaking career going? How to enjoy this adventure, this beautiful journey? How to have a dream career of being a pilot and conquer the blue skies. So, today, I want you to embark on a transformative journey with a truly extraordinary person. He's a certified ground instructor and secured 99.5% in his schooling. Nothing to boast or anything, it's all by God's grace, his modesty. He's also a gold medalist and a topper in his engineering, and his university has great alumni like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who's a former president of India and was also an aerospace scientist. Nowadays, oh, he's also topper in his MBA and all pilot examinations. His last drawn salary was INR 16 lakhs per annum, and that was tax free. And nowadays, they've increased the salary very much, and many are earning more than 22 to 25 lakhs per month. And he'll be really happy if you guys achieve that. And he's on a mission to help 1 lakh students to become successful future pilots. Now, let me put an end to your curiosity by disclosing his name. And many of you would have already guessed. He's Captain Ebenezer Semduin, the managing director of Veritastech Pilot Academy. So, let me invite him to this podium and very thank you, sir, for being part of this career podcast and to help students who really are aspiring to be pilots. Welcome, sir.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you for welcoming it to your podcast. And it's a great introduction. Like I'm really inspired by your great introduction. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. In fact, I'm sure whosoever is listening this, all my students, and they will get great value through this podcast, and they will definitely be inspired to become pilots and be really, you can say, well informed to take up this journey. But before wasting any time or before now ending the curiosity, even for the students, I want you to take you to the memory lane, right? That what inspired you to pursue a career as a pilot, and how did your journey unfold to become the managing director of Veristat Pilot Academy?
Sure. Thanks, sir. Like it was my dad's dream as well. My dad used to work in the railways, and always
Okay.
the parents wanted their children to go to the next level. So my it was my dad's dream as well, and actually, like, flying itself is the biggest happiness actually. When you travel itself, you forget all the worries, and also the beautiful sunrise, sunset, all those things, like, you can't put a real value for that actually. And also
Right.
you get paid to travel the world for free as well.
Yes.
So all these things,
So,
like, really motivated me as well. And not only that, like, making others happy, like, the self actualization which we say. So that is the ultimate goal which we want to achieve, and making other people happy. And many people whom we have met along this journey, they told like they are even ready to do hard work for another 10 years, 15 years also. So even if they do hard work also, the nothing is going to change, and a career like this will be a dream come true for them, and we are able to make their dreams to a reality. So us, having the Veritastech Pilot Academy, we take them through all the stages right from the beginning, and until they reach minimum 10 lakh per month and more salary. So we also are
wow.
able to provide educational loans to students as well, which they can repay even after 18 months. So that itself, it's a biggest privilege. And many students even do part-time jobs, and some of the
Okay.
students have finished their loans by part-time job itself. So
Okay.
so
Great.
these are the
Great.
things like which made me to help other students, and it's a mission, and also helping others. That is the biggest goal which we have here. Yeah.
Right. 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 Thank you. Thank you. And this is really a very, very, noble way of helping the students in whatever way you can. So thank
Thank you.
you. But now, coming to my basically my curiosity, because in nowadays we see all kinds of planes, right? And we have like the passenger planes, the cargo ones, the helicopters. So I believe we should be having pilots also of different categories, we can say, right? uh,
Yeah.
so I basically want you to shed light on the various types of pilots or the pilot licenses. So, what is it all about? Because even I am confused on it.
Good, sir. Okay. So initially, what we see is like the private pilot license, like which you would have come across with all the famous VVIPs and also actors, actresses. They all have that license. So
Okay,
what that actually means is you can only, like, take your friends along with you, or you can charge them on a pro rata basis. That is, you can take a friend with you. They can either pay rental charges, or they can pay for the fuel or for the parking charges, like that. But they can't
okay,
commercially charge anyone. Okay, so that
okay,
is the restriction with the private pilot license. Okay. So the next step is the instrument rating. So instrument rating, what's the advantages? Like, you can also fly during like a bad weather conditions, like the visibility is very low and you can't fly. It's like playing like a video game. So you just
okay,
see on your instruments, and then you fly the aircraft by seeing the instruments in the aircraft, and also you'll be listening to the radio, and they'll be coordinating that. The air traffic controller will be coordinating you. Okay, so that is the instrument rating. Okay. So the third
okay,
license, like, that is the commercial pilot license. That is the freedom you get. Like, you can commercially charge people. Okay, so that is the
okay,
commercial pilot license. Okay, so private pilot license, you can say anywhere from 3 to 4 months they can complete that. Instrument rating, usually people do it within 1 or 2 months, and then CPL, usually like they do it within a month. Okay, so this is
okay,
the three types of licenses, and here they will have 220 hours of flying. So to get a commercial pilot license, and also we have
okay,
an integrated ATPL program as well recently. So what that is actually means is, like, until they reach 1,500 hours. So it's not only about frozen ATPL. We also have a complete package. Like, it also makes them to earn money while they are getting trained as well. They also work as an instructor and also in the private charters, and they are like ready to be a captains. Okay, so that is
okay.
what we do. Yeah.
Wow, wow. So the complete package is available.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, like nowadays we say that every industry is such that we have to have a continuous learning process.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it the same for the aviation industry also? Or what kind of skills are required here?
Okay, that's a very good question, actually. So we had students who had even 19 arrears in engineering. They are also pilots now.
Okay,
So engineering, medical, and all. So if you see, they study 80, 90 subjects, and So it becomes really difficult. And nowadays you might have also seen like artificial intelligence, chat GPT as well. So many
Hmm.
software engineers, IT professionals, many have lost jobs and all. And also many doctors as well have now become pilots. So we
Acha.
asked them like,
Okay.
so why they are
Okay.
becoming pilots? They told
Hmm.
people in India are doing self medication and they are not even going to the doctors. So
Okay.
so that is the
But that,
reason even many doctors have become pilots now. So it should be a bulb
okay.
on moment for many people actually.
Yeah, that's surprising for me because I thought that obviously doctor becoming a doctor in itself is a very tedious and a very difficult process.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
now after becoming a doctor, switching on to pilot training. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also many people, even parents also feel that like studying medical for 8 10 years, and even after that they need to do master's degree, double masters and all. Okay, so instead of that, like they can become a pilot in a very short period of time, and they also earn more than 10 times minimum salary than other
Hmm.
professionals. So that is
Okay.
something like which really motivates them. And to become a pilot, only three subjects.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the biggest advantage actually. Engineering, medical, they study 80 90 subjects, whereas to become a pilot, just three subjects. Meteorology, they'll be studying all about the weather. Okay.
Okay.
Regulations, they'll be studying about air laws and regulations, and
Hmm.
navigations from one place to another. And also we have the radio telephony, that is just what they speak on the radio. And the
Okay.
biggest advantage what we are differentiating here is like they can avoid the two more difficult subjects, that is the technical general and technical specific, can be entirely avoided if they do their practical flying in abroad. So that also
Okay.
we are providing that. Yeah. And the important skills, as I say, like it's mainly about the communications and
Hmm.
how they plan things as well. So that plays a very important role, and the planning plays a very very important role in this. So you may plan and fail, but you should not fail to plan. So basically like we do plan for like weather forecast, and also like alternate
Hmm.
routes if something like whether is visibility is getting low as well, like what are the alternative ways we have, like how we are going to manage things, like we are always prepared, like we have a plan B and even plan C as well. So that is how like, because it's a high cost involvement as well, and also so much of peoples are also relying on us, and that is why the pays are also more than 100 times salary than other professionals. So as a
Okay.
doctor you are responsible for only one patient at a time, whereas as
Hmm.
a pilot you are responsible for all the 180 passengers, and
Yeah.
each
Right.
person will have at least 10 dependents on them.
Right.
So
Right.
on an average, like you are responsible for minimum 1,800 people each time you fly. So it's a big
Hmm.
responsible job. Like with everything, like with high-paying jobs, you also get a high responsibility as well. So it's
Okay.
becomes a part of your nature, and also we have checklist and other things to follow and all. So and also
Hmm.
proper decision making, like it comes with practice. So we are trained to manage any kind of emergency situations, like so in training period itself, like you are put in such a situation, like anything and everything, how we are able to manage them. Okay, so that is how we manage everything, and they become an experts in that. It becomes a second nature for them.
But sir, as we say that, as we just mentioned, that medical is difficult, right? And I have seen some students, even after getting admission, they drop out. The same is the case with engineering. So, how difficult is this training?
It's only three subjects.
Okay, so you mean to say it's comparatively easy?
Comparatively nothing actually.
Okay, okay. But
But they have that some studies to go as well, like it's a lifelong learning also, like you also regularly
Hmm.
on the job also, when you have a passion and interest for it. We also have
Mhm.
students at 55 years also.
Okay.
So it's like you never stop learning actually. So people also want to change their careers now, and also many people hate their bosses. They call their bosses demon. Workplace like a hell. Office
Okay.
politics and all. So that is the main reason many people are becoming pilots now. It's not only about the salaries, that I accept that you earn more than 15 lakh salaries per month, but people
Mhm.
want more freedom now, like and their office here, like as a pilot your office is at 36,000 feet. That is
Mhm.
something which motivates a lot of people, and even many married people also, they change their careers, and that's how they want to become pilots now. And also the other thing is you get paid to travel all over the world for free. that is something which motivates them, and everybody wants to become pilot now. And also the sunrise, the beautiful sceneries and all. Okay, you get like you there is no value for that actually. So that's the thing, sir. Yeah.
Okay, I, I'm just being curious right now because you just mentioned that uh, flying is also automated now.
Okay.
But and even during the, let's say, fog, we have equipment or technology where even during the fog we can fly, right?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
then why, in the real sense we see that so many flights getting delayed by the fog? Because live in Delhi and I see a whole lot of problems. And nowadays there was some news also of the, you would have also read it in the newspaper about
Yeah.
the Indigo flight. So
Yeah.
why is that chaos about?
Okay, so actually, like safety is the topmost priority here. Okay,
Right.
so whatever we do, and also like there is a lot of technology, automation, as you said, and all. Okay, and also
Hmm.
people have like nearly they have taken a survey as well. More than 92% of the people they told they'll not enter the aircraft if there's no pilot inside. Okay, so that is how important is it, like the pilots play a very important role. Like anything can go wrong, even though the latest technology, AI, so many advanced technologies can come up as well, but pilot plays a very very important role, sir. There could be, like as you said, like fog can happen anytime, and also there are many other things as well, like turbulence can happen, engine failure can happen, engine fire can happen. So anything and everything can happen, but it's the most safest mode of transportation. Okay, and also more than 92% of the people they have already voted, so they'll not enter the aircraft if there's no pilot inside. Okay, so pilot jobs are absolutely safe for another 100 years, you can say. So pilot plays a very very important role, sir. And whatever the changes might happen or any new updates in technology or anything can happen. Okay, but pilots play a very important role. Like pilot is the art of the aircraft, you can say. Okay, so without pilot, like the aircrafts can't function. Like anything can go wrong, suddenly electrical failure can happen. So all those advanced technologies, everything will come to an halt. So that is the period like where pilots they put in their practice into effect. Okay, so even an aircraft, like all the aircrafts are like made in such a way they can glide. So you might have seen the birds flying in the air. Okay, so how they glide and fly. Okay, so birds are the natural flight. So similarly, like aircrafts are made in such a way they can glide. Okay, so for every 1,000 feet height you are, you can guide for around 1.5 nautical mile, around 3 kilometer. Okay, say for example you are at 10,000 feet and you lose your engine. Okay, let's say one engine, still you can fly for 3.5 hours. And also, like let's say both the fuel everything is gone as well, and the engine, like completely everything comes to an halt. Okay, you are at
Hmm.
10,000 feet and you can still go for almost 30 kilometer. So still you can find the best place to land, and you are very safe actually. If you see on the
Okay.
roads only, you should be afraid, like so many accidents happen every day in the
Yeah,
highways. So whereas
definitely.
like flying is the safest mode of transportation as well.
Okay. Okay. That's right. Good insights. Thank you. Thank you for that. And coming to the next question, because obviously, when students are listening so much and about this, and I'm sure they would definitely want to know how to, get that uh, qualification to be a pilot. So please share some insights into the exams and certifications that aspiring pilots need to clear to progress in this career. And what do what advice do you have for such preparations?
Sure, sir. Okay. So even we have helped like commerce students, art students, biology students, diploma, vocational. They are all already pilots now.
Okay, so now it's a universal stream. I thought only
Yeah.
the science graduates can go for it.
Yeah, actually, like now we have that NIOS, so they need to just take up those exams. And
Hmm.
nowadays, even we have parents coming to us, like their students are only in 10th standard. They say that the
Okay.
students don't want to go to school. They want to either
Okay.
become a pilot or they'll not even go to school.
Okay.
So but they are very good actually, like they are very smart, their communication skills are really good actually,
Hmm.
and they are very focused and they know what is good for them. And they already know that many software engineers, IT professionals, and many engineers from even Google, Facebook, Microsoft, they have already lost their jobs. Okay, so they already know what is good for them, and even if they know that, like with the AI, Chat GPT, and all, so many IT engineers and they have lost jobs as well. And even for engineering students, there is no campus placement as well. So they all know that the students are very smart now, like what is happening, and also the people who are working in the jobs also they know that, like because they read like blogs and things like that. People are working for more than 18 hours a day, and then they say that they are working like a machine. Their entire health is affected, they are in depression, and they also, like they say that they are really afraid, like they can lose their job at any time. So, and also their entire health is affected as well, and the mental depression and then stress, all those things like which affects a lot of people. And whereas as a pilot, they'll be working for only 70 to 80 hours in a month, and each single aircraft cost 800 crore to 2700 crores. So that is the reason, like more than 8 lakh pilots are required now. You can see in the background, it's a old one. So the number of vacancies of pilots are increasing day by day. And also with the e-commerce as well. So Amazon has built warehouses in all the major airports all over the world now. So everyone orders everything online now, sitting in the comfort of their bed itself, and the product is delivered to their house itself. So in online, like it's also a lot cheaper as well. And
Okay.
in offline, like they need to pay rent, they need to pay salary to their staff, electricity bills, so overhead costs
Mhm.
and all those costs are avoided here, and product is delivered to the house itself. So that is the reason, like more and more pilots are required now. And also in abroad and all, if you see when you land on any major airport itself, the biggest building in all the airport is Amazon warehouse only.
Right, right.
So Amazon has
Very
their
true.
warehouse in all the airports. So as soon as they land, they go to the warehouse and they get loaded into the van and they get delivered to your house. So if you order a product by 10 a.m. in the morning, by 2 p.m. that is the deadline. The product needs to be delivered to your house. That is how
Okay.
fast their delivery is. So the world is
Right.
also moving so fast actually. We are already been through
Mm.
2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G. Japan
Mm.
is already in 7G and US is already planning for 8G. So time is
Right.
money for many people, and the pilots play a very important role. They only make the hours to minutes and minutes to seconds.
Hmm. Right, right. Very true. Very true. Okay. Now coming to your academy, actually. And that is why, because I want you to be here so that students know exactly where to go to be a pilot. Because we see that India has several institutes who are providing pilot training. But to actually know which is the right one, which is the good one for me, and in your opinion, what sets Veritastech Pilot Academy apart, and what should students look for while choosing a training institute? And I've heard that your training institute is based in Chennai, right?
Chennai.
So, what if a person belonging to northern part of India, how to go about and reaching out to you?
Good question. That's a nice question. Nowadays with the technology, so most of our students are from North India actually.
Okay, okay,
So
nice to
because
know.
they can attend from the comfort of their house itself, and what sets us apart from others is like we show love and care to all our students and all our staff members as well. They show full love and care. Okay, and we take it right from the beginning till the end stage. Like in other places they only do either the theory part or only the practical, or they just like support for visa, like it's here and there. Okay, so they need to go everywhere. So what we do is we do right from the beginning itself. We start with the passport, computer number, medical, offer letter, reference letter, loan, visa processing. So we do step by step. So that is what sets us apart from others. And also we arrange loan to the students as well, which they can repay even after 18 months. And also we have gone above and beyond, and also we arrange part-time jobs to our students, and because they'll be doing their practical abroad for only 1 to 1.5 hours per day. So the rest of 22 hours they are free, and they can do unlimited part-time jobs as well. And also part-time in the sense like they are working as a flight dispatcher, admin jobs, maintenance, aerodrome officer, airworthiness officer. They are working in banks, supermarket, hospitals. They're also working in swimming pool as a lifeguard, trainer. Okay, they're also doing Uber Eats, anything and everything. Like we also had students who are working as a truck drivers and all, they are earning around 8 to 10 lakh per month. So even if they take a loan also, they finish all their loan by part-time job itself. So basically people over there are lazy. I don't want to say like lazy means they're already citizens there. They get benefits from the government. They say that if they go to work, they get only 25 cents extra. But to go to work, they are saying they need to buy new clothes. They are telling they need to go to work and come back from work. It is costing them money. They're also telling they need to take good food to work and all. So it is all costing more money for them. That is the reason they don't even do any part-time jobs. So our students are able to do a lot of part-time jobs, but some of them are taking over advantage. Some of our students are doing even 3 or 4 part-time jobs in a day, and some are working for 18 hours a day and all. That is a thing which you should not get too much involved in. Like our focus should be on completing the training. And also the loan repayment is only after 18 months. And also we are giving like 100% assured guaranteed placements, sir. We are the only academy doing that. So that is the reason like people all over India, and we have students all over the world as well. Okay, so we have 100% assured guaranteed placement as well. And our students are trained in government and government aided flying schools in abroad, where they get also trained along with the military and army professionals. And some
Okay.
of our flying schools are more than 60 years old. So
That's great
getting trained
news.
in such flying schools itself is a very big privilege actually. And also we have 100% placement as well. So all our students are directly absorbed in Etihad, the Emirates, Qatar Airways, Air Arabia, Kuwait Airways,
Hmm.
DHL, FedEx, UPS, Blue Dot, Amazon Prime, Singapore Airlines, Air India, Vistara, Akasa, Indigo, and many charter flights as well. So nobody is without a job actually. So already like many flights are like being cancelled and passengers are put in hotel rooms and all. So that
Okay.
is what is happening. And nowadays pilots are even given watches to measure their fatigue and all. So that is how the
Okay.
demand is now. And nowadays we even have parents sending both their children to become pilots. And even the
Okay.
parents are joining with their children. We have many family members.
Okay. That's
So
news.
they are doing it together actually. So this is
Okay.
what like sets us apart. And also the people who have joined us, and they keep referring more people. So they
Hmm.
like what we do, and they become a part of our family actually. So we show
Hmm.
entire love and affection, and also we do full care and attention to all the students. So that is what sets us apart, sir. Thank you. Thanks for this.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Now, that's actually great news the way you have explained it. I believe the students have all their doubts cleared on this.
Okay,
Now,
thank you.
there's a actually my curiosity. I've seen that uh, those careers which we can say are uniformed careers, right? That is, we have a uniform to wear. And out from the outside, they look very glamorous, right? And you have actually solved the doubts as to how to become a pilot. But can you show me? Because, see, apart from glamour, obviously it's a very, very responsible profession. And of course, flying in the air, uh, sometimes it personally I feel very challenging, right? So, can you actually throw some light on the responsibilities or the daily life of a pilot? And what are the kind of challenges he faces, or what are the rewards he can encounter during this profession? Please, I'm sure students will be waiting to listen to this.
Yeah. So always there is a pros and cons actually. Like in this profession, if you see, basically like you don't have like public holidays like other people where they celebrate like Diwali, New Year, and all.
Hmm.
So it will be a working day for you. But if you want holidays, you can take them in advance. So that is how the rota and schedule is. It's not mandatorily they are making you to suffer and work on those days.
Hmm.
This is how the profession is. Everything has their own pros and cons. Here you'll be like working when you are like a passenger aircrafts, like you'll be working only for 5 to 6 hours per day. Okay, and also like basically you'll be working the entire month. So this is what in passenger. Nowadays many people are even choosing for cargo, that is like DHL, FedEx, UPS, Blue Dot, even Amazon Prime. They have their own airlines. Okay. So basically like in cargo flights you'll be working for like 11 to 12 hours per day. It will be a longer flights. Okay, and you'll be working only for like 3 weeks on and 1 week off. So that will be the rota system. And the other
Hmm.
thing is like if you have, you can choose a base. say for example you choose a base like for example you choose like Mumbai as your base. So 90% of the time like you'll be landing it in Mumbai as well. Even if you land somewhere else, like in the last jump seat, like in the last flight they'll put you in the jump seat and you'll land up in Mumbai as well. So almost most of the time you are at home. So east or west, home is the best. So
Okay.
that is another thing. So that is another reason many people are changing careers and becoming pilots. Like and the other thing is like the rewards are amazing actually. So the pay, you might be already knowing that, like
Hmm.
starting basic salary itself in Etihad, the Emirates, Qatar Airways, Air Arabia, and Kuwait Airways is 8 to 10 lakh per month. That is a starting basic salary for a fresher. In
Okay.
China, the starting basic salary is 12 lakh per month. So nowadays they have increased the salary very much, and I know many of them earning more than 22 to 25 lakh per month, and I even know few of them earning even more than 35 lakh per month salary. So that is how the salary is. It's not only the salary, like your work time is only 70 to 80 hours per month, whereas in other jobs they do that in a week.
Hmm.
So
Right.
that is
Right.
something like which is really amazing. And not only that, you get paid to travel the world for free. You can take any of your family members and travel the entire world for free. There is also 1+1 policy. Any of your family members can directly join the airline as well. So
Okay.
these are all
Okay.
the benefits, and also you have accommodation allowance, food allowance, travel allowance, education allowance, and all. They pay you 24 lakhs every year for each child you have in many countries, even in Middle East and all. And also it's a
Okay.
tax-free salary as well. So all these things like are there, and it's choose wisely. Like you should have a passion for it as well.
Hmm.
Should not just go behind the money. If you have an interest
Mhm.
and passion for it, like definitely this is the best career, and in a very short time you can earn like very good income as well, and also you achieve other benefits as well. Hope I have answered your.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure the students are getting motivated to join this profession. Okay. As Veritastech Pilot Academy is a leader in this pilot training, so how does it contribute to the growth and development of the aspiring pilots? In fact, both professionally and personally, I would like to know.
So basically like English also plays a very important role, and some of the students are like coming from a background where they don't have like English as their first language as well. So
Right,
coming
right.
from rural areas and all, so
Mhm.
we make them also like train them up in English, and we make them up to the standard like which they are able to manage it. To become a pilot, like you need not be an expert, like not like reading in the news. You should be able to say descend 400 feet, like that you should be able to reply back. So
Mhm.
we train them up to that standards as well, and also we make sure like proper communication skills is developed, because communication plays a very important role in this. And we make sure like each and everybody is given like individual attention and care. So because everybody is unique and different, and we make sure like everybody is happy with this, and they also understand the concepts as well. So we get make them to clear their doubts immediately as and now, so that like they need not wait later stages, and everybody is more happy. Like even if somebody is shy to ask a question, so it might be a doubt which is asked by someone else, and so those doubts are being clarified as well. And not
Okay.
only that, like we are supporting them in along the way. Like some of the students what we have is like they are even doing it during their study time as well. They are doing either engineering or they are doing like other studies as well, and many working professionals are also there actually. They all want to change their careers, and they say that like they are hating their bosses don't understand them at all. So their entire health is affected and all. So they go into a state of depression and all. And traveling, when you travel itself, you forget all your worries actually. So we are able to like understand their strengths, and also like it's more than 8 lakh new pilots are required now, even in India itself. Like it also contributes to the development of economy of your country as well. So more than 230 new airports are coming to India, and already all the major airlines actually in India as well, they have ordered in bulk. So on an average, they are delivering 4 to 5 commercial aircraft every week to India. In India itself, like Airbus has built a manufacturing plant in Guwahati, and also Boeing has built a biggest manufacturing plant in Bengaluru near Kempegowda Airport. So it's also booming very rapidly, and also it plays a very important role as well, and also for the development of the country as well. Nowadays with the AI and chat GPT has come as well, So many software engineers, IT professionals, even many engineers, they are all losing jobs. And every hour you can say like on an average like 24 people are losing jobs every hour. So nearly 4.25 lakh tech people have lost jobs in the last 2 years. And even the people who are working, they are losing jobs. So what
Hmm.
about the freshers? You can understand.
Right.
So nowadays students are not going for engineering and all. So we understand that like we are also going to schools and colleges as well and making them aware of such an opportunity is there. Actually, the main thing is like many of them are not even aware such an opportunity is there and they can take that at a very early stage. And thanks to you, like Kapeel Gupta sir, like you are playing a very important role, like
Thank
in changing the future of the students actually. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah,
In fact, you have really, whatever you have said is even an eye opener for me, because whatever information we get as a common citizen, it's all from the media, right? Now, in the last couple of years, what I read of this sector was like Kingfisher closed down, there was a problem with the Jet Airways. So, personally, I thought that this industry has a very gloomy future in our country, because we were reading in the newspapers that the pilots are jobless because of those airlines closing down. But I think what I get from you is that the situation has improved a lot, and now it is, am I right by saying that
yeah,
that
yeah,
now
absolutely.
the
Because like e-commerce, yeah, yeah,
because I believe what insights you can throw, because you are part of that industry, you know the ground realities. Maybe that is not even printed, published in the newspapers, right? So, because I would love that you can clear our doubt, so that students are not hesitant of joining, or about their, or you can say about the future of this sector in our country. So,
absolutely.
what do you have to say to that?
Yes, definitely, sir. Like e-commerce, you can see they have drastically improved now. It's all the recent changes which has come now. So
Hmm.
e-commerce, they are telling they have achieved only 4%. Still 96 more percentage to grow, and it is only growing to grow very rapidly. And
Okay.
Amazon, they have built their warehouses in all the airports all over the world now. So these are all the recent changes which has come. And now the change is like everyone orders everything online now.
Yeah, yes, that even I do that.
Okay. So previously, long time back, like we don't have that luxury. Nowadays,
Hmm.
when changes are coming, like people are going more towards luxury and they want comfort. Like time is money. They want to
Mhm.
order things and then the product is delivered to the house itself. In India itself, if you see more than 230 new airports are coming all over India.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And each
Because
single
now we are in
aircraft,
the process of building smart cities also.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also like each single aircraft means it's a job for 15 to 25 brand new pilots.
Okay. Okay.
So that is where the demand is. And all over the world, currently 8 lakh new pilots are required now.
Okay. So there's a
So
great opportunity waiting for
yeah,
us, for
yeah,
the
absolutely.
teenagers.
And
Okay.
it's only growing to grow very rapidly. And the work time is only 70 to 80 hours per month. So that is the reason like they need more people as well.
Okay. So the student should be looking for this profession after 12th or after graduation.
So actually now we have students who are doing even 11th and 12th. They are asked, they are preparing for the NEET exam. They have already enrolled with us.
Okay. So even after 10th, student can approach you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And what
And
will be
even
the
like,
preferable stream?
no, basically like if they do a science stream, it's good as well. Like also we have NIOS, like National Institute of Open Schooling, where even
Yes.
if they don't have that as well, like they can get that sorted out very easily. Actually, within 1 or 2 months, they are able to. Even we had like biology students, commerce students, diploma, vocational, art students. They are all already pilots now.
Okay. And even in this industry, the retirement age is 60 or it's lower?
Actually, they have increased the retirement age to 68 now.
Okay, okay.
And many
That
retired pilots above 70 and 75 are still voluntarily working. due to huge shortage of pilots.
Oh, um, okay,
So
that's
many
good.
people actually
That's good for.
started the sorry.
No, no, no. That's news. Matlab, I'm actually getting a whole lot of value, and as a career person, if I'm getting so much value, I can just imagine what the teenagers who are listening to this podcast will be feeling about this. They'll be really feeling energized by what you are actually expressing or informing us about this, the real nitty gritty of this industry.
Thanks, all
So,
thanks to you for bringing it to all the people actually.
thank you, thank you, thank you. But at the end, because I won't don't want to take you're a busy person, so don't want to take too much of your time. But in the end, what is your message actually to inspire and guide the students who want to take up this profession and they want to realize the dream of flying high in the skies? What is your message to these students?
Okay. So never feel like a failure as a final stage actually. So don't feel like depressed or like give up. So here like even we had students who are 19 arrears in engineering also. They are already pilots now. Here only three subjects to study. And the
Right.
theory can be completed in less than 6 months and the practical abroad for 8 to 12 months. And also we are providing educational loans so where they can even repay even after 18 months, and also
Okay.
part-time jobs are also provided where they can even finish their loan by part-time job itself, and the 100% assured guaranteed placement is also there. So more than 8 lakh new pilots are required now, and this is a great opportunity. And if you have a passion for flying and you want to take up challenges as an opportunity, and this is the best career actually, and this is only going to grow very rapidly. Like it's not going to stagnate. So this is an industry where anybody can come up. Like even many doctors are changing careers, and even many married people as well. So we have students at 55 years also. So this industry is going to grow rapidly, and you will have a peaceful life. Like you don't have tension of a boss or things like that. So come and join us, and let's make world a better place.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank you.
for giving so valuable information. I'm sure the students will definitely be able to plan. And I would request you to please provide a link to us so that students can connect with you directly. Right.
Definitely.
And as we conclude this enlightening conversation with Captain Abe, I would like you to let this conversation be a compass guiding teenagers and all the aspiring pilots alike towards a harmonious life filled with purpose and passion. So, if you have questions, suggestions, or just want to say hello, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help and engage in meaningful conversations with you. Don't miss out on future episodes and valuable life insights. Subscribe to the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show on your favorite podcast platform and stay informed and inspired. And if you found value in the podcast, help us reach more listeners by sharing it with your friends, family, and colleagues who might benefit from our discussions and joining us on an unforgettable journey into the skies. Let's fight together on the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. And thank you, sir, once again for taking out time to be here as a guest on our pod show.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me, and you are doing a great job helping the future generation. So they only
Thank you,
make up
sir.
our country and also the entire world as well. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.